What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to another video. So we just pulled up at the gym. Today is going to be an arm day, and let me tell you, I am not feeling it because I am so tired. Last night or early this morning, I stayed up until 3:45 or 4 o'clock in the morning playing video games with a lot of my family. It was two of my brothers, my younger sister, and my brother-in-law. So we were a 5-stack and we played Rainbow Six Siege, and we were having so much fun, and that's the reason why we stayed up so daggum late. But I am suffering today. I had to wake up at 8 o'clock to take care of the kids because it's Saturday, and that's when Shelby likes to sleep in. So I had to get up with them, and I have a slight headache right now, I'm not gonna lie. And I was thinking it was because of caffeine, not having enough caffeine, but I had the normal amount that I typically have. So it's definitely not because of caffeine. It is because I only got like 3 to 3.5 hours of sleep last night. And then today, I was scheduled to do legs, but there's no way that I'd be able to go in there and do a leg workout right now. Absolutely not. So today we're gonna fall back on some arms. So I've been watching the Arnold Classic. Okay, I had to redo a clip because I had someone come knock on my door because they wanted to get in the gym, and their staff hours is like 12 o'clock, and right now it's 3 o'clock. So he was wanting me to let him in the gym and work out, and I was like, no, not without a worker in there. He's not even a member or anything. He's wanting to get a day pass, and I was like, no, can't do it. But anyways, I was saying that I have been following keeping up with the Arnold Classic. It's been going on, and for a lot of people, watching people compete and stuff is very motivating. To me, it's the exact opposite, because I know that I cannot look like that no matter how hard I work out, no matter how hard I diet, because those people are all on gear and stuff. Not knocking them or anything, that's just the way it is. If you want to be the top pros and you want to look like that, you have to get on gear no matter what. I'm not going to lie to you. You have to be on some type of gear to be at that level. Yes, there are people, I believe, that has gotten their IFBB Pro cards and stuff being natural, but they're not going to be the ones competing at the Arnold Classic, and they're not the ones that's going to be at the Olympia, because everyone at that level is taking something. There's no way. Let's give Chris Bumstead, classic physique, the #1 guy up there. You know, he's been on gear for what, like 10 years now. And yes, he's got insane genetics. And I truly believe that he would still be an IFBB pro without taking anything. Like if he was natural, if he stayed natural, I do believe he would have been able to get his pro card. But he's not going to be winning the Olympia. There's no way. No matter how good his genetics are, gear does play a big role. Now, genetics plays a big one as well, because there's so many people that, you know, that just go to the gym that are on gear that you would have no idea that they're on gear. Like I go to Gold's Gym and I listen to these people and they're telling me the stacks and how many cycles they've been on. And I'm like looking, I'm like, there's no way that these people are on steroids. Like they just don't look like it. Okay, so my camera cut off because the internal temperature, I don't know what's going on. So I had to turn on my car and turn on the AC, and now it's blowing on my camera so that I can finish up this recording. But genetics play such a big role when you take gear as well, because some people can respond very quickly to the gear that you're on, and then some people, they don't really respond. Yes, they're going to grow and stuff because gear works. I don't care what people tell you, you can get on gear and you're going to see progress. Now, you know, if you don't have great genetics, yeah, you're not going to go up there and compete against, you know, Chris Bumsteads and stuff like that if your genetics are poor. But when you're at that high of level, all those people have, you know, insane genetics. So they have to get on other stuff in order to look that great, because you're not going to find anyone, I don't care who you are, that's going to have that good of genetics where they can compete against other people that have great genetics, and on top of that are on gear. I don't know where I got on this rant, but for me, when I was younger, I used to be very naive, thinking that it was all about how hard you worked. Because for me, I looked up to people like Greg Plitt, Rob Riches, not saying that those people are on or were on gear, just saying that I looked up to people a little bit different than like Arnold and, you know, Chris Bumstead and stuff, because those physiques are a little bit, you know, outrageous, thinking that you can do that without getting on some type of gear. For me, I was wanting to look like Greg Plitt, and his physique, now looking at it after I've been working out for so long, you know, isn't as amazing as what I used to think, you know, because now there's so many more people genetically and so many more people out there doing the fitness thing and doing contests and competing than what it used to be. So Greg Plitt, in my eyes, was like my idol to look like. But now I think I made my physique, you know, almost equivalent to his. Now he has, I think, a better structure and everything. I'm talking about muscle size. Like, I think that muscle wise, I've put on the exact same or more muscle than even my idol back then. But part of being human is never being satisfied. So now that I've gotten my physique to where it is now, I kind of want more, but I know in order for me to get more, I would have to get on stuff. I'm not willing to do that. And I need to hurry up and end this clip because my camera is already cut off like 3 times because it's overheating. I don't know what is going on. I guess maybe it's just too hot outside. It's not even that bad, 74 degrees. So I need to check out this camera and see what's going on. So we're gonna go in here and we're gonna start this arm workout. So we're gonna start off this arm workout, curling in the squat rack. So I'm over here at the barbell curls. I already did 1 working set. I did 2 warm-up sets. The first working set was with 3 10-pound plates on each side, and now I went up another 10 pounds because I think I could get 10 to 12 reps with this weight. I'm gonna go for 4 sets, 10 to 12 reps, and then on the last set, that is when I'm gonna do maybe a double drop set, and that's the reason why I have so many 10s stacked up on here, so I can just drop off a 10 and then do a drop set. So I did do biceps after my back day yesterday. I only did 2 exercises, so I don't think it's really gonna hinder this workout that much. And then this, I'm supersetting with seated calf raises. I'm not gonna record it because that's nothing, you know, special or anything, but I need to be working on calves, and I thought this would be a quicker way than just doing like an arm workout and then afterwards going on to calves. So I'm doing barbell curls, then going over there and doing 4 sets of seated calf raises for around 10 to 12 reps as well. That was a good weight. So I think after I get done with this exercise, I'm gonna go into like a heavy tricep movement. Then after that, I believe I'm going to start supersetting biceps and triceps together so that I can get this workout done pretty quick, because as I'm sitting here doing these sets, my headache is getting worse and worse. So this is the 4th and final set, and this is gonna be that maybe triple drop set. I might drop off 3 of the 10s on each side. Just depends on how I feel. The first set, like this one, the very first one, I think only gonna be able to get maybe 8 to 10 reps, because the last set, on the 3rd set, I was only able to get out 10 reps, and that was pretty heavy. So maybe can only get 8 this time. If I can get 10, that's great, but I'm just letting you guys know what I'm doing here. Main thing, just going to failure and then dropping off the weight and then going at it again. That was 10. It wasn't perfect reps, but they were still pretty good. Right. Least going for 4 reps. That's kind of heavy. All right, last one. First tricep movement is going to be V-bar cable pushdowns. I like to start off with any kind of cable pushdowns to start off my tricep workouts because of my elbows. So it kind of like warms up my elbows. I already did 3 warm-up sets. This is going to be the very first working set of around 12 to 15 reps. If this stack could get heavier, I would push it to like 10 to 12 reps, but I got the pin on the heaviest weight right now and it's too light for me. Like I could easily pump out 15 reps right now, even maybe 20 if I were to go fast. I might jimmy rig this thing and put like a 25-pound plate on this cable apparatus where I'm hitting absolute failure for 15 reps, but it's kind of hard to do here because none of the clips fit in there and I have to like jack another clip from like another equipment. And last time I did that, I took it and someone went over there and tried to do like the cable row and there was no pin in it and they jerked it back and I was like, oh my gosh, I almost killed that person. But anyways, probably not going to take it from the cable row. I'll take it from another cable apparatus, but we're going to do 4 sets on here and then on the last set do a double drop set. So I'm just going to go slow and controlled through here because like I was saying, this is just not heavy enough. So if I concentrate and try to make it heavy, I'll just force myself to hit failure for those 15 reps. I did not keep up counts. I have no idea how many reps that was, but I'm not gonna add any weight to that. I'm just gonna keep doing that, just slow and controlled. That way I don't have to go extremely heavy and possibly like messing up or hurting my tendonitis even more. So it's better right now because I have really bad tendonitis. If you haven't watched all the other videos, recently it's been really bad in the last like couple of months. So lifting lighter, doing more time under tension, squeezing and getting that mind muscle connection is gonna be way better than like lifting heavy for me for triceps for a while. This gym that I go to is incredible. I'm literally the only person in the weight room right now working out. There is one person upstairs doing cardio, but besides that, I got this whole place to myself. And that's one of the reasons why I like to take my off day during the week instead of on the weekends, because during the weekends, there's like nobody ever here, which is incredible. So I can just come in here and film and not have to worry about either people taking my equipment or like in the last workout or me getting in people's way, because the last thing I want to do is get in people's way where they feel like they can't work out and stuff, because I hate doing that. I just like to get in here and just record as quickly as possible and, you know, give you guys good content without getting in people's way. So this is the 4th and final set. I did not put any more weight on there. I just stayed with the weight that is preset and stuff. I did not put a 25 on there like I was thinking I was gonna do. So the drop set is gonna be from 200 pounds. I'm gonna drop it down to 160 and then 130. And then the last drop will be down to the 100 pounds. And every single time I drop, I'm just gonna go to failure. All right, down to the 160. Let's go. Let's go. Oh man, one more, let's go. The worst thing about this workout is this splitting headache. It is getting worse. Anytime I'm strained, like do these drop sets right now, like my arms aren't giving out. It's like my head. Like man, that is the last time I stay up that late. Good set, good set. So let the fun begin with all the supersets. We're gonna start off the bicep portion with machine preacher curls, 4 sets of around 10 to 12 reps, and then on last set, just a double, a double drop set. Then we're gonna be supersetting this with barbell skull crushers over there with a slight incline. I did 1 set of each. This is gonna be the second set, so let's get it. All right, so now we're over here on the tricep portion with the skull crushers. We're gonna be going for 4 sets of around 12 to 15 reps. Not gonna do a drop set on here because of my tendonitis. If I do like a lot of drop sets and go really heavy on here, my tendonitis will start to act up, and I do not want that right now. So as you can see when I'm doing this, I'm not going all the way up where I'm locking my elbows, because if I lock my elbows, my triceps will get a little rest up at the top, and that's not what I want. I want constant tension on my triceps. So this is when I like to start sipping on my EA Plus from Muscle Tech, and I'm hoping this is gonna help with my headache a little bit with electrolytes in there, because right now my head is killing me. Halfway through a set when I'm really pushing, that headache, I don't know, my head is just killing me right now. So this is also gonna help with endurance and recovery, and that's the reason why I love this stuff. The grape flavor is my personal favorite. Now the fruit punch is a very close second, and the fruit punch in the EA Plus is honestly my favorite fruit punch ever. Like, that stuff tastes incredible. So if you wanna check out this product or any of the other Muscle Tech products, go down to the description box, use that code, because that will directly support me and I really appreciate it. And if you wanna save money, use code ABLE and that will save you 15%. All right, so moving on to the next exercise, and that is gonna be dumbbell alternating curls, 4 sets of around 10 to 12 reps, superset with rope cable overhead extensions, 4 sets of around 12 to 15 reps. I'm not gonna do any kind of drop sets on here, just straight sets. So I got the cable apparatus already set up, ready to go. So the rope attachment here, just gonna be swinging around over my head here. Nothing too heavy. Trying to keep my elbows as tucked as possible. Now, if your elbows don't hurt you, if you don't have tendonitis, I'd recommend doing the overhead extensions with dumbbells sitting down. I used to do those a ton when I was younger, and I think that has a lot to do with how much mass I've put on my triceps over the years. But for me right now with my tendonitis, I'm not able to do it with the dumbbells because it just hurts so bad when I'm doing the dumbbells. Like one dumbbell and going behind my head, I just can't do it right now. But if you don't have tendonitis, I'd recommend doing that and going for around 10 to 12 reps, so a little bit heavier than what I'm doing here. So now this is gonna be the last superset. It's gonna be dumbbell hammer curls. I'm gonna do both arms at the same time. 10 to 12 reps, 4 sets, and then we're gonna superset that with dips for triceps. 4 sets of around maybe, I don't know, 10 to 15 reps, somewhere in there. All right, so now over here on the dips, these 4 sets, body weight dips. I'm not gonna add any weight because what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna pause down at the bottom for like a second or two and really just squeeze. If I were to use weight, of course I could go up to like maybe 245s with the weight belt if I were to just do straight reps, but changing it up and doing more time under tension and squeezing. And right now, with my tendonitis, again, that's really what I need to do instead of like go for heavy weight. Do less weight, but try to make it as hard as possible. So here, down, pause, and then straight back up. Ah. 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 That's hard. If you've never done pausing with dips, you need to try it. It will surprise you how hard it is. Oh man, so done with that workout, and let me tell you, I'm so glad to be done because my head is pounding and I'm exhausted. It turned out to be a really good workout, but I need to get home. I was hoping to get in a little nap, but there's no way. It is 4:45 and the kids are definitely not gonna let me. I just need to go to bed pretty early tonight. I do wanna ask you guys, if you have any questions for me or Shelby, comment down below because I do wanna do a question and answer video pretty soon. But guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. And if you did, give the video a thumbs up. Be sure to subscribe and I'll see you guys next time. All right guys, peace.